Hey guys and gals, like I promised, I'm doing a review of the Overdryve 8 Pro, the McNally Overdryve 8 Pro truck GPS. They came out not too long ago, and I have found very few reviews on the internet concerning this tablet slash GPS slash Sirius XM radio receiver. So I'm just going to give a general overview. This is not an unboxing or anything like that. So it could help you make your decision on if you were thinking about buying it. Before you buy it, take a look at it. And I've used it very regularly for the last month and a half, and I used it before that regularly for about a month and a half. So this is after about 3 months of use that I'm doing this review. What comes in the box? Of course, the tablet comes in the box. It's an 8-inch Android tablet. Let's see. Android settings. Let's go to About tablet. Hardware kernel, Overdryve operating system version 1.3, so it has Android 5.1.1. Now I use mostly iOS device, so I'm not sure how recent Android 5.1.1 is, but I will tell you this about this tablet. It does not have the Android market. It has the Amazon App Store. So all the apps that I've been looking for have been on the App Store, but I find it strange that an Android tablet does not have the Google Play Store. So that's one thing I've noticed about this tablet. And so we get the tablet itself in the box. Next you get an FM receiver antenna. That's for FM radio. Kind of big antenna hanging off there. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I don't use FM radio, but I leave it attached just for the slight chance it uses it for traffic. I know some places use FM transmitters for traffic conditions. I'm not sure if it does or not. And here it comes with a base, which is your XM radio receiver, is the base itself. So, and these are the charging pins. The tablet magnetically mounts, with these magnets right here and right here. And of course it comes with the cradle and the charging wire and the XM radio antenna, which I have those ran already. And the charger, it charges. My biggest complaint about this GPS is the charging situation, and I'll get into that in a minute. But I've been using McNally since 2012. I've always seen them kind of as the standard of truck GPS systems, considering that they've made the maps forever, and every truck driver uses the physical map books. So I've always considered them the standard for GPSs in trucks since 2012. But I've always considered their products, the physical hardware, to be inferior, especially when I drive through large cities. It constantly freezes up. In previous editions of the Rand McNally GPSs. This one has fixed that problem. I have not had it freeze up one time driving through a major city. So that's a positive. It seems like whatever random memory they have going on in this thing, it has fixed that problem. It has Bluetooth connectivity. You can connect it to your phone and you can get messaging, text messages to pop up on your screen, and phone calls you can be made through your tablet while it's connected to your phone via Bluetooth. The tablet itself has no data connection. Its only connections are either on Wi-Fi through tethering through your phone or a Wi-Fi device in your truck, and you can connect it to internet through the Bluetooth on your device, and that's how it'll receive the messages and the phone calls. Truck tools, you know, it has the carrier atlas and all the stuff you're familiar with Rand McNally, so I'm not going to go through all that. The only difference is, and I think that the tablets do have this already, but it does have a dash cam. Okay, and that's a decent picture, but there's two problems that I found with it. If I'm running my Sirius XM, my dash cam, and my GPS, the charger will not charge the tablet. It will continuously drain the battery, even though it's plugged directly into my power outlet right here on the dash. And it's the only thing plugged into the power outlet in the dash. I don't have a splitter on there. I have two power outlets up here. If I leave all three of those items running all day, the battery will die in this tablet, and that's not good if you're using it as a GPS. You need to keep your tablet running for directions. And another problem I've found with the dash cam is it vibrates going down the street. So if you can imagine your dash cam looking like this, okay? I drive a 2015 T680. It's not vibrating up here that badly that it's causing this, except I think they skimped on the cradle arm. It's not well made. It's not solid. It's not stable. So when you look at your footage, it's looking like this. You can't use that. So I'm going to have to buy another dash cam that's more solid. I have to be going at really slow speeds to catch my footage. And I've bought an SD card. The dash cam has lots of settings. I'll show you those settings. It'll let you do video quality. You have the choice to record audio. I choose not to. There's no reason to. Record videos to external storage. I have an SD. I put an SD card, 32 gig, in my tablet, and you can choose the external storage. Break it up into segments. I do that. The length of segments 10 minutes, and the length of video 30 minutes. And there it will show you the disk space, and it does cycle out old dash cam footage. And that's basically it on the Rand McNally dash cam. Not good at all. The picture is almost unusable while you're driving down the street, and it drains the battery when the GPS is plugged in the whole time. All right. They have Driver Connect, which you could buy an ELD and sign up for electronic logs if you want to. But if the thing can't stay charged while it's on the charging base, how are drivers going to use this to do their logs? What if it dies? It's just questions I have. I have the Qualcomm, of course, so I'm just thinking, like, that puts drivers in a tough spot if that dies during the day. Of course, you have the GPS, standard GPS for Ram McNally. They have added the voice control. It's terrible. You could say something like, give it an address, and it'll come up with random words. So I do not recommend using it. I hope they fix it in an update. They do have this search bar up here, where in the standard Ram McNally destination, of course, everyone knows you could put in your new location, address, and put in your city first. Okay, let's go back to map. With this, you can put in the street address first, and then the city. So that's how they've kind of updated that. Since I'm so accustomed to the old Ram McNally style, I keep it on the old Ram McNally style. And I found that this works best if you got it hooked up to Wi-Fi, so it can find the address you're searching for. And you can search for travel centers, truck services, parking rest areas, way, and if you don't want to cross a border, if you're near a border, cat scales and address book. Okay, then there are different options, same as the old Ram McNally style on any other tablet. It does have live data if you're hooked to Wi-Fi. Okay, it'll give you weather, fuel prices, and traffic conditions. I've used the traffic conditions quite a bit, and they are quite inferior to the Google map conditions or the Waze app. So what I do is I run the Waze app or the Google map while I'm driving also, and I know those are a lot closer to what the actual traffic conditions are. These traffic conditions come up slowly. You can't see the actual condition on the road that you're on. It stays the color that you have chosen to pick as the color of the roads that you're on. I don't see it as helpful at all. It has elevation. You can change it to elevation right there. It'll give you the time. It does change with time zones. You can pick how you want your map to look. If you want it facing the true direction you're facing, or if you want it facing with a 3D type look. Here, you can save a current location, permanently avoid a location, route settings, or you could cancel your route, or if you have an additional stop but you want to skip it, you can skip to the next stop. It'll also give you latitude and longitude right there on this route options screen. And of course, everyone knows who's used one, the preferences exactly the same. Okay, you can go, the only thing different is system update, which I don't have it connected to my Wi-Fi now, but it'll let you know if there's an update, and you can download it directly to your tablet. And I know before on older tablets you had to connect it to a laptop or a PC. Now they've made that a little easier, and it does work great. This update is fast. Even map updates are fast. So I give it a thumbs up for that. Okay, so that kind of covers the maps. We've covered the cameras, we covered the Driver Connect and the truck tools. We've covered that. I'll tell you what, this Road Carriers Atlas, it's great. This thing is beautiful, man. I'm telling you, and it's fast. You can You can really get the information you need very quickly. And you can pick a state just by scrolling, man. They knocked this part of it out of the park. So, yeah. Ohio Southern. I want to go, let's say, South Carolina. Slowest drivers in the United States, South Carolina. Boy, they drive slow out there. So there you go, man. It's already there, pre-installed, ready to go. Man, look how that looks better than a physical map. And I'm telling you guys, what I think is draining the battery on this device, it might not be the dash cam. I think it takes a lot of power to power this screen. This is a beautiful screen. I don't have the information with me right offhand. It's not quite 1080p, but it's high definition. And this is the best looking screen quality out of any Rand McNally device ever made. And I've had them all. Okay. Got a legend here. There you go. Look at that. Man, they really knocked this part of it out of the park. I was really happy with it. Entertainment. Okay, here we go. Bluetooth player if you're connected to your phone or a Bluetooth device. FM radio. Here's where this sets itself apart from all of the other GPSs. Only this one has it. Sirius XM. Okay? It's beautiful, man. I mean, it works great. I have no complaints with it, man. This thing actually, like, really does a good job. And it's got all your preloaded, the stations that you like listening to right here. You can save them right here. Liquid Metal, baby. And Outlaw Country, you know, Howard Stern, best interviewer in the business. Anyways, back to the GPS. And it does anything like any other receiver does, except it's bigger than any freaking XM receiver I've ever seen. And the color picture is beautiful, man. The only thing I wish it could do, and I actually called Ray McNally and talked to him about this, is I wish there was a banner or a split screen option where I could see what's playing on my Sirius XM while I'm using my GPS. Android devices already do that, like the Samsung phones and tablets. They have a split screen option where you can use one thing for one side and one thing for another, and just as an option if you want to do that. But this device, Sirius XM, good. Fox News, here we go. See, Fox News playing. Got the octane. It switches really quick. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. They did that. They got that right. See what else is important. I got my internet. I can talk if I got it connected to Wi-Fi. I can call my family on Tango and talk to them on screen with a front-facing camera that's right here. I have my music, and I have my Netflix. And I do have movies downloaded on this device. So there we go. So if I don't have any decent service anywhere, I got entertainment ready to go. So, man, you know you need that out here. I got my Facebook. Yeah, man. So we covered all that. Truck tools. Got my, any app on the App Store, you can download it. Okay. So I don't need to go through maps, you know. Overdrive on the Overdrive setup, you can set up your Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, connect to a car stereo. I have a Kenworth 2015. This thing, when it's on the charging dock, will not connect to my car stereo. If I pull the tablet off, it will connect to it. Why? That would save me running the front aux wire to my stereo. Okay? So it's aggravating. No, not system updater. Overdrive setup. Driving mode restrictions. You can restrict certain apps to be restricted while you drive. You can configure your home screen Android settings and check for system updates and register your device. There you go. Bam. Okay. So that's the Rand McNally Overdrive 8 Pro. Would I buy this item again, knowing what I know now? I absolutely would not. I would not buy this item again. I would buy the regular tablet, and this, I think it's the 740 or something. It's a lot cheaper, and it does everything you need a GPS to do. What I recommend is you buy the tablet, the other tablet, the cheaper one without the Sirius XM, and then just buy a Sirius XM receiver and keep that separate. So that is the route I would take if I had the choice to buy this again or not. But I bought it, and I'm stuck with it, so I'm dealing with it. And it does its job, kinda. It needs to charge, you know, that's why I say kinda. So I've talked to Rand McNally. They're sending me another charger. I'll give an update on if that charger actually fixes the problem. They said it could be a faulty base, so we're trying the charger first, and then if that doesn't work, they're going to send me a new base. But that's my review. Thanks for watching, guys, and keep a lookout for more tech reviews coming. JB Darkside signing out. 10-4, over and out.